It's good to have you join us. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakpan. On the show tonight, I'll let you know what went down on the final day of the World Powerlifting World Cup in Abuja. Look, listen, for powerlifting, when you hear Nigeria, you must bow down and worship. I'll tell you what went down today on the final day of that competition. Also, take a look at the development of cricket in Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria lost our first 5 matches at the Under-19 Cricket World Cup in South Africa, but they made a historic win when they defeated Japan in their final match. They didn't win on the field, but they're counting their blessings for just competing at that World Cup. The Federation, they've been giving testimonies of strategic partnerships that they've been able to make by just competing at the Under-19 Cricket World Cup. And with that, they have renewed their commitment towards grassroots cricket development in Nigeria. We'll listen to the Vice President of the Nigeria Cricket Federation on the show tonight, telling us the gains of competing at the World Cup. Also on the show tonight, it's all about the African Senior Wrestling Championship. Team Nigeria, they have arrived Algiers, that's the capital of Algeria, and they are ready to compete. Oduanyo Adekuroye, if she wins gold at that competition, she will become #1 in her category. Beautiful. If Blessing Oburududu wins gold, she becomes #2 in her category. So you see how important it is, and they also have Olympic qualification at the back of their mind. We'll talk about that one and let you know how ready Team Nigeria is for that World Championship that will begin tomorrow right there in Algiers. Also on the show tonight, the CAF Confederation Cup quarterfinal draw has been done. I'll let you know the fixtures, but they ain't bad. They will be going against Oraya FAC of Guinea. Match the first big mission for the People's Elephants. They're on fire at the moment. Don't touch them. Went to Cote d'Ivoire, defeated San Pedro 5-2 to book a place in the quarterfinals. Came to Lagos, beat MFM Football Club of Lagos 1-0 to consolidate their position on the league table. Oriental Derby this week, match day 19 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Aimba will host Abia Warriors at the Aba Township Stadium. What can they do in that one? We'll tell you when we'll talk about match day 19 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Also, we'll take a look at the MPFL La Liga coaching seminar that ended today in Abuja. Once again, the league management company, they gave attention to youth development. They told the coaches that took part in that training, pay attention to youth development, develop young talents. The Minister for Youth and Sports Development, Mr. Sunday Dare, stopped by to take a look at that one, and he also spoke on the importance of talent discovery. So I love the fact that everybody's beginning to see that if we want to correct it, we must go to the grassroots. And that's how to win. We'll talk about that one tonight on the program Sports Tonight on your award-winning sports-loving Channels Television. We'll also continue our countdown to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. How ready is Team Nigeria? Wherever you are in the world watching us, welcome on board. This is the Fun Factory. Be part of the show tonight on Twitter, Channels_sports, Facebook, Channels-sports, or send us an email to sportstonight@channelstv.com. What are you talking about? So much going down in our world of sports. The English Premier League will return this weekend. At the Copa del Rey, Barcelona and Real Madrid shown the way out. In our world of sports, impossible is nothing. You blink, you start asking questions. So be part of the show tonight. Let me know what you're monitoring on Twitter, Channels_sports, Facebook, Channels-sports, or send us an email to sportstonight@channelstv.com. All our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube/channelsweb. If you log on to m.channelstv.com, you should be able to download the Channels TV app for those devices. Your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your iOS, and your Windows phone can do the magic. Just log on to m.channelstv.com, download the app, and be part of the program because so much is going down in our world of sports, and I want you to be part of everything that we will be doing tonight on the program, and even more, whatever you want to talk about, just bring it on. I'm here for you. We'll have that discussion together. Yes, I remember you guys have been talking about the appointment of Mike Brown as the new coach of Nigeria's men's senior basketball team, the D Tigers. Let's keep that conversation going. The NBBF, they've said that this is a good deal for them because they rate the Olympics very high, and that they believe with the experience of Mike Brown, he's coming from the NBA, assistant coach of the Golden State Warriors, been there, done that. The NBBF, that's the Nigeria Basketball Federation, they're super confident that he's got the quality to lead Nigeria and make the country competitive in basketball at the Olympics. Let's get that conversation going, because I love the debates on social media. You guys are still asking questions. That Alex Nwora, by the way, the former coach, is now the assistant to this new guy. Alex Nwora has been with the team since 2017, has worked closely with the team, took them to the AfroBasket Championship in Tunisia 2 years ago, took them to the World Cup in China last year, and now he's been told to assist some of you following basketball in Nigeria. So, something is not so wrong. We have an understanding. What if Mike Brown decides to, just chop some of, or modify the team that Alex Nwora has been building. And Alex Nwora is just there and he's watching and saying, hey, what's going on? But I've said, let's stay in the middle and say these guys are professionals, that they know the mission at hand is big, and they've agreed to work together to give Nigeria a good experience. I think that's where we should stay. But hey, look, I'd like to hear from you on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels, IFN Sports. Let's also remember that Nigeria's senior women's basketball team, our darling D Tigress, always giving us reasons to smile. I've been trying to get members and officials of that team, but they're in Belgrade for the Olympics qualifiers, and all of them are saying, Austin, we need to focus. No, we can't talk. And I said, okay, I understand. They defeated Mozambique in their first game yesterday. They have a second one tomorrow against Serbia. If they beat Serbia, take it in the bag, because, hey, come on, what else? 3 teams will qualify from that group. So let's root for the D Tigress. They've never disappointed us. Defending AfroBasket champions, by the way, did it back to back. And I love the way they did it last year in Senegal. Went there to prove a point to the hosts that you can't touch us. Picked them very well. So you don't have any excuse. You have no reason not to support the D Tigress. We love them so much right here at Channels Television. I want to wish them all the best. We're rooting for them. Go, girls. Get that ticket to the Olympics, and we make record. It will be the first time Nigeria will present a male and female basketball team at the Olympics. Isn't that beautiful? So let's root for the team. Let's come back to the show now. Talk about what went down today at the Powerlifting World Cup in Abuja. And I told you, look, it's not bragging. When you hear powerlifting worldwide, if you hear Nigeria, you must bow down and worship. You doubt me? Listen to this. Nigeria, once again, have emerged overall champions of the 2020 Powerlifting World Cup, which ended today in Abuja. No contest. Team Nigeria finished top of the medal standing with 28 medals, comprising 13 gold, 8 silver, and 7 bronze, while Egypt and Brazil came second and third. Nigeria powerlifters were in cruise control from the opening day, but a late gold medal rush ensured the country pulled away from other countries and showed their superiority. Let me give you updates that went down today. Uhunoma Emi Biawi lifted 211 kg to sweep gold in the men's over 107 kg. Daniel Omogbai finished third behind Brazil's Matheus de Assis, who came first, and Georgia's Akaki Jinjaze, who finished second to win silver in the men's under 107 kg. Matthias Monday lifts 195 kg to win silver in the men's under 88 kg, while Brazil's Evanio da Silva and Ahmed Razim of Georgia won gold and bronze. Updates from Team Nigeria on the final day of the Powerlifting World Cup in Abuja. Abdulaziz Ibrahim, that's my champ right there, wins gold in men's under 97 kg with a lift of 201 kg, while Mohamed Ahmed of Egypt and Adeni Omokpe Kuniola has settled for silver and bronze. World champions for Lashade Oluwafemiayo. Do you remember her? She gave us that record-breaking performance at the World Championships last year in Kazakhstan and danced so well to it. Today also, she claimed gold in the women's under 86 kg with a lift of 144 kg, while her compatriot Akinola Anuoluwapo got silver with a lift of 120 kg. Don't you just love our powerlifters? London 2012 champion Lovely Nobiji, being there, done that experience. She increased Nigeria's gold medal today in the women's over 86 kg with a lift of 150 kg. No, we Lovely. No, just go home and ask for the result. She's fantastic when she goes down to lift. Nigeria emerges overall winner, I told you, but let me tell you again, they've emerged overall winners with 28 medals, 13 gold, 8 silver, and 7 bronze medals for Team Nigeria. The World Powerlifting World Cup. And I love it so much because Egypt came to compete, Brazil came to compete, Georgia came to compete, Kenya, Cameroon, Ghana. This is good experience for our athletes. That's Aliyu Mohammed yesterday, winning gold in his category. And he loved it and he said beautiful things about the competition. And I love the fact that they have an opportunity to compete right here in their country. And these other guys that respect Nigeria so well, we've been traveling, going to them to compete. They are super excited to also be in Nigeria and ask questions. They want to know what we're doing in powerlifting. And you know why? Because Nigerians, we don't give up. We fight till the end. We are purpose-driven, result-oriented. And that's why some of these athletes, despite their condition, they are still winning. Impossible, they say, is nothing. Most of them confined to wheelchairs, yet they are unstoppable. And I love it so much because, you know, whenever I talk about these special athletes, it reminds me of the power of sports. Telling you that impossible is nothing, that when you are down, you can't be out. And we love it so much, and we hope that these guys, they will stay empowered, they will keep doing more and influence their society positively. Let's listen to some of them, and they've been giving their reactions to the competition, and they are also getting ready for the Paralympics that will take place in Tokyo, Japan.
The event was fantastic. At least, even if it wasn't, for the fact that I won a gold medal, it's fantastic for me. So it's really good, it's great. It went on very well. And the officials were being fair in their judgments and hoping for the government out there and the viewers out there that are watching us, that we need more support, we need encouragement. At least we have done our part. They should show us appreciation, that they really love what we are doing and they are right behind us. They should support us in any way they feel an athlete needs to be supported.
It's a pathway to Tokyo. We already have 14 on this pathway, and this is to solidify our chance before the International Federation that these 14 are on course, because we are supposed to attend these competitions and other qualifying before the Tokyo comes in June, August, as it may be, between the para and the able. And as we are doing here, our 14 people so far that have competed have shown their prowess, the fact that we are still on course for Japan 2020.
Yeah, I make a more challenge because the referees is more strength for us, because you know I don't you know how to play this in competition, but make convince any but you don't give anybody chance, because you give challenge for me. Yeah. But by now I'm learning more experience, but
it's okay, she's from Cameroon, and then she managed to speak some English there for us, saying that it's good experience coming to Nigeria to compete, it was challenging, but hey, experience in the bag, and that's what matters. Because, I mean, if you don't compete, no exposure, you're not going to be able to assess yourself or even rate yourself. So that's the story coming from the World Powerlifting World Cup. Just look at them right there. Some of them, no arms, no legs, different conditions have put them into some difficulty. But with sports, look, they got a second chance. Say, no, I can become a champion. And look, a lot of them, they motivate us, they inspire us, because when you look at them, you start asking yourself questions that you're fine, you're able, you can move, and you're there saying that life is difficult. Look at them right there. That's Paul Kende right there, a champion, an Olympic champion, a world champion, and he is still winning. I'm so proud of all of them, not just the Nigerian powerlifters, everybody that came to compete, that has shown us that impossible is nothing, that have inspired us one way or the other. We love them so much, and we wish them all the best as they go back to their different destinations. So that's the curtain falls on the World Powerlifting World Cup. Let's see what this will mean for Team Nigeria, because remember, you heard that lady saying that it's a pathway to the Paralympics. It's what you must do if you've qualified. As we speak, 14 powerlifters have qualified for the Paralympics to represent Nigeria. So this is a good way to look at them, to say, we will go and win more medals at the Paralympics.